I can't believe it. We are down to 3 weeks until Christmas Day. Can't wait. It's time to talk Lego. Welcome back to Friar Phil's Bricks, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. We have had a busy month and it's only the third day of the month. That's because we're doing an advent calendar every day, the Star Wars Lego advent calendar, and doing that with my oldest boy, having a lot of fun. Check out those shorts if you get a chance. But we are in a Winter Village series that we've been doing, and last week we covered the Winter Village station, and that was in 2017 that was released. Well, 2018 was a lean financial year for my family, and I missed out on the fire station that was released that year and just was never able to pick it up. But I did get the 2019 Gingerbread House, and that's what we're going to be looking at. This is set number 10267. Check that out. It's a beautiful set. We're going to take a detailed look at it today and get it on the brick scale as usual. Let's get going. All right, let's get it on the brick scale. Our first category is build experience. This set has some cool, unique outside elements. Let's take a look at them, starting with the Christmas tree. Look at that topper, the unique diamond pieces that are on the top. And this was a really fun tree to build. All the others outside elements, like that old school baby stroller, it was a fun one. The rocking horse that is a toy around the Christmas tree. And finally, being from up north where we get some snow, I love to snow blow myself, and I was so surprised and pleasantly surprised and had a lot of fun building that snow blower. Check it out. The gingerbread man out snow blowing. I love how they use the ice cream scoop piece to represent the blowing snow. How unique is that? Now, the footprint of the gingerbread house itself is not that large, and you would think, oh, that kind of takes away from things. Well, man, they packed those interior elements in, and having a smaller footprint really allowed for you to have access to all those elements. Let's take a look. That living room, the kitchen, what a cool areas popping with detail there and different elements. The bathroom on the second level with that full bathtub, I love that. The bed and crib, such great elements that were really a blast to build. And finally, that fireplace and chimney. It's a beautiful one. It's got those medium nougat color versus the grays of the other Winter Village sets from the past years. But I love how at the very top they've got that ice cream scoop piece that they use as the trigger for the light brick element. I just thought that was a very unique way to add that element and hide the action item. Kind of a little unique surprise if someone's first looking at the set. So build experience, this was a blast. I'm giving 10 out of 10 for build experience. Our second category is uniqueness. If you've been following along this whole series or have ever looked at the Winter Village themed sets, you've noticed that this is totally different, completely different. Even the concept of the Gingerbread House. I mean, you think about Santa's Workshop and the North Pole and those kind of things, but a gingerbread house, I guess I never thought about that in a Winter Village. And again, this is the North Pole side of the Winter Village theme, but it's unique, totally. Nothing compares to it. So as a set, it's unique to all the others. Looking at unique parts, once again, this is so full of unique parts. I think there are 29 what I consider unique pieces. So let's start taking a look at them. First are those 1x1 bricks with the funky color. That's right. It's actually, the one is a transparent bluish violet, and this has a glitter in it. The transparent pink with the glitter in it. Brand new color in this year, 2019. And then finally, a brand new color, transparent yellow diamond on top of that tree there. This is only used in 3 sets. And then there are several pieces, which I thought this was cool. that are exclusive to this set. No other set has them. Let's look at those 4 pieces. And yep, it's the gingerbread minifigs that we've got. We've got those minifig heads on both the husband and then the wife, both brand new unique pieces. Then that gingerbread skirt on the wife is so cool. And the gingerbread torso, it's the same torso used for both of them. And finally the baby, the 1x2 flat tile with the printed gingerbread baby on it, exclusive to this set. My goodness, uniqueness everywhere. We're giving this category a 10 out of 10. Woo! Can we keep it going? Let's check it out in our third category, which is detail. Now you think gingerbread house, you have those Christmas memories of making the gingerbread houses with the walls, and then what do? You put icing in, and then how do you decorate a gingerbread? You put all the candy on top of it, around it in the landscape, and you make it a huge gingerbread, and it's just a candy feast. And this set screams gingerbread house. Let's take a look, starting with those 1x1 bricks we talked about. How about those bricks, the glitter inside? Hello, like gumdrops. I was blown away by those pieces and just the uniqueness of them. Then you got those 2 big large candy cane pieces on the outside with the sign there. The snow that lines the roof and the eaves, that's totally your icing element. Then lastly, that 1x1 flat circles that you find all over the roof with the vibrant colors, screaming candy. And the very minor element I struggled with, we showed it off already, exclusive to the set, that 1x2 flat tile for the gingerbread baby. Now, I'm struggling because the printing, I believe, allowed for some really amazing detail. However, from a Lego purist, like, could they have made a gingerbread baby? I don't know. I'm sure the designers struggled with that and wanted to make it out of Lego pieces itself instead of a printed piece, and they went with a printed piece, and I struggle with that, and I could see each way, but I'm gonna go with the latter and say they should have done it out of Lego pieces, knocking it down just 1.9 out of 10 for detail. Moving on to our 4th category, displayability. I've given you so many reasons why this will have such a strong score already, and it does have a strong score, but there's one thing. I've been talking in this whole Winter Village theme about elements that are not necessarily good. They don't help the set push along the story, so to speak, or they don't fit within the building scope. And I've been hitting those benches a lot for the sets in the past few weeks. Well, this one has one of those elements, and that is that Christmas tree and presents. Now, I love the Christmas tree. I think it's one of my favorite Christmas trees builds in the Winter Village theme. I love those toys, totally unique, that rocking horse, the train, the truck, and I love the sets, or I love the elements, but I don't love that as part of the set because it doesn't fit on the inside of the house, so it's really, from displaying, gonna be outside, which doesn't make sense. You don't have a Christmas tree and presents outside, especially when Gingerbread Man is snow blowing. So I don't know, I felt it didn't connect everything. I wanted to give it higher, but I had to knock it down to 1. 9 out of 10 for displayability. Finally, playability. Ooh, I can't wait to see what our final score is. Keep with me here. But playability, it's a playable set. I talked about the small footprint of the building that allows you access so you can play with the bed. You can have an imagination with the bathtub, and downstairs eating, and in the kitchen. And then there's actually that picnic bench area outside. It kind of blends in. You don't really necessarily see it, but it's got playability there, imagination, the snowblower, the stroller, element after element after element. A lot of fun. Just have to compare it to like some of my favorite playable sets, and it doesn't reach that level, but still really strong. 8 out of 10 for playability, which takes us to, guys, 46 out of 50. What do you think? 46 out of 50. Do you think this set is worth that? Comment below. Let me know what you think. We've got 2 more sets to review, then a final video right on Christmas Eve that we're going to release, ranking all the Winter Village sets. So stick with me. Subscribe to this channel if you have not already. Hit the bell for notifications so you are notified when every one of them drops. And man, if you like this set, like this review, give it a big thumbs up, and we will see you next week.